Good morning, good people. Let me review the last Robertino fragrance that I have with me here. This is, I think perhaps a women's perfume, but I don't really care because this smells really, really nice. And I think it's just sometimes you just put a fragrance out there just for information, just to know a new fragrance. It's nothing serious. You don't have to really look at it if you do not know the house or like a new house. This is a house made in France. I have reviewed so far 3 fragrances from this house. House is called Robertino once again. It's from France. I got to try them from Masoud Bhai. He brought, the first one was Majestic Oud or Oud Majestic. That was a clone of Nasemato Black Afghano. Then I did a review on, was the other one I did? Bois d'Ambre. That one was a very close counterpart of Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP, but with a better performance, with a better presentation. And the third one I did was Aqua Roma, the blue juice, which is somewhere in the Sauvage family, but fruitier, less peppery, less synthetic. I mean, not synthetic, less ambroxan based. So that was more of a fruity summer concussion, all right? But the fourth one I'm going to do here, this fragrance, I was not quite sure how to feel about it. I tried to wear it myself, but I think this is leaning towards feminine side. Women's going to really love this fragrance. It's not that expensive as far as I know. I'm not quite sure how much it is, but I'm pretty sure it's around $40 or less, okay? And it's EDP concentration 100 ml, and the fragrance is called Mon Tresor, as you can see from the title. This fragrance presentation, mind-blowing, just like the rest of them, and very premium fragrance to my nose. I have this dry down here on the paper, and I do not have absolutely any information anywhere on Fragrantica or anywhere else. Those who are asking where to buy Robertino fragrance, I don't have any clue. In Bangladesh, I know Perfume Bangladesh is bringing it. That's where I bought it from. And this particular fragrance, I brought it for reviewing. Okay, I'm going to show you the fragrance. I'm not quite sure whether to keep it or return it after reviewing, or just keep it as in like buy it, right? So I'm still not sure, but gorgeous little fragrance. It's a very kind of a familiar kind of DNA. I think they kind of cloned the fragrance that I cannot remember at this point. I do not have any notes breakdown, nothing. I'm just going to let you know my thoughts and show you the presentation. So some of you might be like interested and give it a try. Maybe give it to your wife or your mother or your sister, girlfriend, you know, your friend, doesn't matter, whatever, right? So these are great gift items. You know, if you really want to give, like usually you don't want to spend $100, you want to spend less than $50. Great gift ideas, all right? So Valentine's Day is coming. You can look into this fragrance to give it to your girlfriend, okay? So it comes firstly with this packaging, big box, as big as my head, which is my head is big, okay, trust me. And this comes with this packaging, blue box. And if you look at this, first thing it will come to you when you see it in a shelf without having any knowledge. If you see it in the shelf, you might think this is a niche house, and you'll be like, how much does this cost? You know, like $150. So your best guess would be first impression, because look at that presentation. It has embossing everywhere, the golden. It looks like a British royal family, like it looks like a something like Parfums de Marly sort of a equivalent house, or maybe like I don't know, a lot of these posh niche houses. Basically, name of the house, name of the fragrance, logo, and 100 ml EDP. Up there they have a lot of detailing. It looks like Manchester United. I don't know. The back, some more information. I'm sorry, the box is a little bit damaged here. I think these are informations. So this is, they put ingredients, cautions, flammable, storage, all that stuff at the bottom. It's like this. I'm showing you slowly so you can follow, and some pattern going on at the side. Even if you're reviewing relatively inexpensive fragrance, doesn't mean that you show no respect. You know, you do have to give it proper love, just like the rest of the fragrances. I really have good respect for this house already. So the box that comes in, it looks like sort of, it reminds you of some Tom Ford fragrances, some Rasasi, Layu Kwam line. It's a hard cardboard, so it's already, you can see the quality is there. 2 boxes, same pattern, just like the box, big box, but this one, it's kind of like printed. You cannot feel the writing anymore. Back like that, up there like this, everything exact same base. So when you open it, it has like cushioning inside, I think. Oh no, this one doesn't have the velvet, okay? How much more luxury you can expect from $40 cologne? Okay, just like the maybe Amouage would have more protection, but doesn't have. But here, that's where the bottle sits. And I think at the back side they write some information. So if you close the box, you get it like this. When you open it, be very careful, okay? And then the bottle will be deep down there, okay? At least this much of the bottle is down there, so it's very secure, not like Tom Ford's, which are very, very shaky. I do not like how they put the bottles in there. Very, very scary. And especially Tom Ford is okay. Amouage bottles, man. If you see Amouage, like where are my Amouages? Okay, if you see these Amouage bottles in a box, you can easily knock it down and it can fall and break. So always open this kind of boxes over top of, like, say, thick carpet or a bed or something. Okay, yeah, sometimes you have to warn people, otherwise they might have losses, you know. So yeah, beautiful little bottle here, just like the rest of their collection. Amazing looking bottle. I mean, it has every single thing that speaks like royalty. It has a beautiful heavy metal cap. If it falls on your head from 1 or 2 floors, you might have serious skull injury. This has nice pattern going on. So I'm showing in depth. At the back it's kind of smooth. Up there nothing much. It's all golden. Inside got black. But this one thing I noticed, it's not fully like a how to say, proper grip. Okay, check this out. When I try to pick it up, the cap just comes off like that. So maybe it's just this bottle or all the bottles are there, I don't know. So that is not convenient at all. But it closes nicely. Juice color is kind of golden, very beautiful. It kind of looks like sort of like your can be some niche perfume house. Maybe they are niche, who knows, but inexpensive niche. Detailing here, the sticker there, and the sprayer works really fine. Let's check out the sprayer. The spray is just like Dior Sauvage, like in the Aqua Aroma. I still have that fragrance, and I really love this fragrance. Very, very rich. Okay, so this fragrance, I believe it's built for women, and it's a very sweet fragrance. Okay, I classify this as a fruity, floral, fresh. Okay, and I'm gonna let you know what I think of this without having any information whatsoever. Okay, that's the dry down, and I know the dry down already. Let's spray this and talk about it. Okay, I really like the distribution. It's very, very classy. Okay, and right away when you spray this, first thing I'm gonna hit with a lot of sweetness. It is a sweet fragrance, make no mistake. And immediately people spray this, they'll be like, a little bit floral, little bit citrus, little bit fruits like peach, maybe jasmine, something of that sort of nature, which is very common in women's perfumery. And this fragrance, a little bit here is tilted, like here it's not really straight here, so it's kind of slanted here, so kind of cool looking, and heavy glass base here. Okay, so yeah, it smells very, very sweet, and it's gonna get even sweeter on the dry down. Okay, this fragrance longevity, first of all, it's very good. It has great longevity. On the paper I tried, on my skin I tried, it will easily surpass that 5-6 hours easily, so it already passed for longevity. Perhaps it's not as good as Black Opium, or let's say Decadence, or maybe Armani C, but it's right up there with most of them. Okay, so performance very good. When to wear this? I think this would be a great fragrance to wear somewhere in like early winter days, cold weather. It would be really, really good. How many sprays to wear? I think the way it sprays, you can go some on your neck, some on your hair if you're a lady, and you can wear some on your arm or something. It will hold nicely on the clothes and hair really well. But if you wear it on your skin in a hot summers, it might come off too strong and too sweet. Okay, notes in this, I pick up those fruity notes. I can detect some oud at the background, like later. It's maybe not oud, it's something maybe something like a tonka bean heavy or something at the base, or maybe vanilla. There's a sweetness at the base. So basically it's a basic framework of a lot of other fragrances. So a few days back I showed you another similar fragrance would be Rasace's Hawas Femme. Okay, I reviewed this one a few days back. Then this is a gorgeous little fragrance. It has all the florals that you love, all the fruits that you love. It's citrusy, it's beast mode. This one lasts even longer than this. Okay, Hawas Pour Femme, it's a gem. One of our brother Cezanne, he bought this one because he loved it on himself. Even the bottles, look at those bottles of Hawas with the snake, with the metallic cap. It's like all quality, and the juice color is just very eye-catching, like ylang ylang kind of a feel it gives. So if you like that one is a lot like Paco Rabanne Olympia, or let's say Treasure Nuit. You know, if you like what's the other one, Lancome, not Hypnose, Lancome, La Vie Belle. If you love those fragrances, this is going to be easy love for you if you smell this. Guys perhaps won't enjoy it as much as the ladies, but it's a bit too sweet and a bit feminine. Okay, so I'm recommending this as a women's perfume. Guy might, if he is very confident and he doesn't mind gender bender kind of fragrances, he can easily wear it. It reminds me of the quality of this another fragrance I also have from Rasace, the Borouge line. This is Jazibiat Musk Breeze, I think. So this fragrance also is very long lasting, has oud, florals, fruitiness, and freshness at the same time. A lot of notes in this. It's beast mode. So if you like those kind of fragrance, they're gonna be, you know, in the air, creates a nice sort of scent bubble. And you know, someone just left, and they just left a nice scent trail. This one also reminds me of Paco Rabanne Lady Million, that sort of feel as well. Yeah, it definitely has resemblance to that. So it's maybe a blood orange up top, a little bit orangey feel, somewhat citrus, bergamot, and later followed by some florals like orchid, ylang ylang. I'm just guessing the notes, I'm not sure. At the base, you get some tonka, vanilla. The oud, I'm not quite sure. I'm getting a lot of florals at this point, but it's very peach-like, very, there's another fruit, maybe pear or peach, one of those fruits mixed with like bergamot, sort of a blood orange sort of feel. But slowly it goes to that golden color juice, you know, like if you like, let's say the freshness of Dior J'adore, you can definitely look into this. It reminds me of a lot of other fragrances. So it's a very easy to love fragrance, 100 ml EDP. I'm thinking maybe I'll keep it. Let's see how that goes. But presentation, everything I've seen, this fragrance is definitely appealing. Like it's a very eye-catching fragrance. Even the bottle here got some shape to it. It's not like flat bottom. So I think this fragrance, you would like to check it out, you know, like, you know, if you smell it somewhere, if you can go somewhere, Perfume Bangladesh might have this bottle as a lot of backups. You can give it a try if you go to the shop, you know, your wife, and as I said, your partner or your mother or your sister, they might like this. So I'm recommending this to a little bit mature crowd. This doesn't smell like a clubbing kind of fragrance. It doesn't smell so young. It smells kind of like a 20, 25 and up. It's kind of mature. It has class. It's gorgeous. We have few sisters in our community. I follow them. They are also reviewing our page, group members. Some of the ladies who are a little bit like, let's say, mature in fragrance game, they would definitely appreciate this. It's a gorgeous fragrance. If you wear this, no one's gonna guess what you're wearing. They might ask, what are you wearing? That stuff smells beautiful. Highly likely, right? So longevity and everything, I'll give it like 8 out of 10. Solid longevity. Projection, it projects for solid 2.5 hours. Very good projector. It's a strong fragrance. Does it cause you headache? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have that effect quite. When to wear it, I think you can go out for parties. If you're a lady, you're going out with party, and do not wear this at work. This is gonna be too sweet. You might draw unwanted attention. This smells a little bit flirty as well. Maybe perhaps a dinner night, you're meeting someone for the first time, make a statement. This would be a good fragrance. You can wear this in summer nights. You can wear it when it rains, a little bit breezy. It will be really, really nice, because otherwise it might come off too strong, too potent. Do not put too much of it. Do not go like head to toe. You're gonna be choking. You're gonna be making people sick as well, right? So you wanna wear a little bit. It will make a bigger, bolder statement. Okay, less is more, right? Less is more. What the? Sorry, very bad ending. So overall, this fragrance, I would highly recommend you go and check it out. I mean, the value in these fragrances are just crazy. That's one thing really baffles me. All right. So overall, that fragrance, I'm gonna give it like, let's say, not for me. I'm not gonna be wearing this. For ladies, I think if someone's wearing this, I smell this on someone, I'm gonna give them like 8.5 out of 10. Okay, solid 8.5. Try it out, right? So if you are in Bangladesh, you're lucky, go and try it out in Perfume Bangladesh. Perhaps they will definitely let you sniff the fragrance if they have a tester. See you soon. Signing out. Good night from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Bye bye.